The world of trade is shifting, and India is stepping into the spotlight. Once known as the world's back office, India is now a key player in global business. It's forging major deals with powerful countries, not just to trade goods, but to reshape global partnerships. India's rise is fast and strategic, opening doors to the US, EU, and beyond. The goal: sell more Indian products worldwide and buy more from new friends. This approach is paying off, making India central to the new global economy. Imagine the world economy as a bustling market. India is now running one of the biggest stalls. It's offering everything from tech services to manufactured goods, giving countries more choices and reducing dependence on a few suppliers. This is redrawing the map of global commerce, with new trade routes leading straight to India. India is moving from regional power to global influencer, thanks to its booming economy and young workforce. New trade agreements are fueling this transformation. The world is becoming more connected in unexpected ways, and India is at the heart of it. The old order is fading, new alliances are forming. India's confident entry onto the world stage is changing how business gets done. The story of India's rise is the story of a new, more balanced global market. India has just sealed two game-changing trade agreements, one with the United States and another with the European Union. The US deal lowers tariffs on Indian goods, making them more attractive to American buyers. In return, India will buy more American products, from energy to technology. A win-win for both sides. The EU agreement is even bigger, opening a market of 450 million people to Indian companies. It covers not just goods but also services, digital trade and investment, areas where India excels. For the EU, it's a chance to connect with a fast-growing economy and diversify beyond the US. The US will cut tariffs on Indian imports, saving companies millions. India, in turn, shifts some of its energy purchases from Russia to the US, strengthening ties. The EU is already India's largest trading partner, and this new deal will boost trade and services by over 20%. European companies will find it easier to invest and operate in India. These agreements are modern, comprehensive, and designed for the 21st century economy. They're not just about trade, they're about building lasting partnerships. India's deals with the US and EU are setting new standards for global cooperation. The world is watching as India takes its place among the top trading nations. Why is India making these bold moves now? It's all about reducing risk and fueling growth. Relying on just a few trade partners is risky in today's unpredictable world. India is diversifying, making deals with the US, EU, UK, and others to spread its bets. This strategy makes India's economy stronger and more resilient. It also gives India more independence from neighbors like China and Russia. India's economy is booming, and to keep growing, it needs access to global markets. These deals open doors to hundreds of millions of new customers. More exports mean more jobs and prosperity at home. The old global trade system is changing. Countries now prefer direct one-on-one agreements. India is seizing this moment, shaping its own future instead of waiting for global rules. By acting now, India is becoming a leader in the new era of global commerce. It's a smart, proactive approach that's paying off. These trade agreements are a game-changer for India's people and businesses. More exports mean more jobs. Factories, tech firms, and service providers all need more workers. The EU deal alone is expected to create a surge in high-quality jobs for India's young workforce. Lower tariffs make Indian goods more competitive worldwide, helping exporters grow. The US deal boosts manufacturing, making India a bigger player in global supply chains. Foreign companies are more likely to invest, bringing in capital, technology, and new skills. This modernizes India's economy and sparks innovation. For everyday Indians, these deals mean more choices and better products in stores. Trade is a two-way street. India sells more but also gains access to affordable, high-quality imports. The result: a higher standard of living and a more connected, dynamic economy. These agreements are about more than numbers. They're about opportunity and progress. India is opening up to the world, and the benefits are reaching every corner of society. The future looks brighter for millions of Indians. India's new trade strategy is reshaping not just its own future, but the global economy. The old model of massive, slow-moving trade deals is fading. India's focus on direct country-to-country agreements is the new trend. We're in an era of friendshoring, countries trading with trusted partners. India is becoming a key friend to Western economies, offering a reliable alternative to China. This shift is creating new global supply chains with India as a major hub. India's deals are modern, covering digital trade, services, and regulatory cooperation. They set a new template for how emerging economies can partner with developed ones. Countries not making these kinds of deals risk being left behind. The rise of bilateral agreements is creating new economic blocs and partnerships. India is also leading the growth of South-South trade, connecting Asia, Africa, and Latin America. The world is becoming more multipolar, with economic power shared more widely. India is at the center of this transformation. India's journey as a global trading power is just beginning. Deals with the US and EU are only the start. Agreements with the UK and others are on the horizon. India's strategy: build a network of strong, reliable partnerships for lasting prosperity. The next challenge is making these deals work, improving infrastructure, attracting investment, and ensuring a stable business climate. If India succeeds, its economic rise will accelerate even more. For the world, India's rise means new markets and vital supply chain partners. The global economic order is shifting, with India as a key voice in shaping future trade rules. We're witnessing a historic transformation. India is moving to the center of global commerce. Its ambitious deals are creating new opportunities and a more resilient international system. The next chapter in global trade is being written, and much of it will be written in India.